Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air. My name is Jabari Banks, and I'm proud to be a part of Black History, this Black History Month.
From the deepest parts of my heart, I want to say congratulations to you. You have the role of Will on Bel-Air.
That is such an out-of-body experience for me. The world watched my life get flipped, turned upside down, and I'll never forget that day for the rest of my life, for sure. Will gave me the advice to just be myself authentically and bring myself to the role and my experiences and, you know, my upbringing. And it was great advice, and it's something that I've definitely taken with me throughout this whole process. You know, when you think back to Fresh Prince in the 90s, he wasn't trying to be anyone but himself. I mean, he's so boisterous and he's so unapologetically himself. He wasn't trying to be anyone else. And so that was definitely some big advice that he gave me. And I definitely think I've done that. Will, the character, is so close to Jabari, right? And my experiences and where I'm from. It was a beautiful opportunity to be able to bring myself to this role in front of the world like this. My first time. Yeah, it was dope. This is a dramatic retelling, reimagining, remix of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So it's all of the characters that you know and love, but we're diving deep into each one of their characters and their psyche and their inner workings of their emotions. And Cassandra Freeman said it best for me. She was like, you know, it's if you had these characters that you know and love, but you dove deep into all of their diaries from the original show. So that's going to be super exciting for everyone to watch. And we have a lot of callbacks from the original and a lot of Easter eggs. So, you know, the OG fans will be thoroughly surprised, and they're gonna enjoy that for sure. It's really meta. Like, there's so many comparisons, there's so many similarities and parallels between my life and Will the character's life, you know, coming from Philly to LA. And looking over Mulholland Drive, that was a big part of that was Will, but a big part of that was Jabari. And so there's so many moments like that in the show that mirror my life, and it's been an amazing opportunity to just exist in that, you know what I mean? And, you know, I play basketball, I make music as well, and it's so special. And, you know, the fact that I'm here now it's ordained, it was written, it's above me, you know? We all say that, you know, this process has been such a spiritual one for all of us because each player in the ensemble has something in their life that has intertwined them with this role. And the origin of the story of how we came to be is so beautiful too, with Morgan Cooper. And he's driving under the overpass in Kansas City, and he said the idea just struck him all at once. And it came from such a pure place. And so he put all his money into making this trailer, and look where we are now. And, you know, that's just a testament to his vision and his drive and his compassion. And he says all the time, he's like, I don't play about the art. And, you know, he's such a hard worker, and he inspires me every day.
Can you repeat after me? Black Lives Matter?
Of course, all day, every day. Black Lives Matter and always will. We
are opening up these conversations, and it's something that the original didn't really have the opportunity to do, being in a sitcom format. And, you know, it's a reflection of our world, and sometimes it gets ugly. And so to be able to give back to my community and open up those conversations in this way is super important for me. And it's important for the creators, our amazing showrunners, TJ Brady, Rashid Newson, you know, Morgan Cooper. You know, it was super important for them to touch on these subjects because this is something that happens in our day-to-day lives. And so to see that these characters that we know and love talk about these real issues is going to be super exciting for everyone to watch, and it's going to be compelling for sure. It's authentic.
Watch my mouth. Oh, what?
Oh, I'm gonna watch it for you. Yeah. You don't get to say none of y'all do. I mean, representation is everything. And you think about like the history of like cinema, right? It's like we're just on the precipice of telling our stories and having the opportunity to do that and telling them authentically and telling the truth. I think a lot of, you know, stories back in the day might have been sugar-coated a little bit to fit some sort of audience, but, you know, we want the truth now. And the fact that we have the opportunity to do that in a way that's gonna start conversation, you know what I'm saying? Because the truth is the truth, and sometimes it's ugly. And so we're definitely not shying away from that for sure. I think Bel-Air cares right now is we need it just because it's our reality. And so I think that it'll definitely open up the conversation. You know, I think as a show, as entertainment, you know, as entertainers, our job is to open up the conversation and to show a reflection of our world today. And because that's how we grow as a community and as a nation, is we start having these conversations, right? And I think people are excited about seeing that. And you know, I definitely think there's a lot more work to be done, you know, than just this show specifically. But it's definitely a great starting point for sure.